Mm. Hello, party people. How are you? I'm going to give people a chance to come in. As you come in, give me a two if you can hear me okay. I really want to just talk about this really quick. I'm not going to be on here too long because I do have orders to pack. So, um, you're probably going to hear me printing orders and stuff. So, but I'm gonna do my best to make sure that um it's not too loud in your ears. Give me a two if you can hear me okay, and let me know where you are watching me from. Really quick, again, give me a two if you can hear me okay. I know that this is a like all of a sudden spur of the moment live again. So that's why I'm giving everybody a chance to come in because originally I had things scheduled for tomorrow, but I just have to say this. Like we have to talk about this really quick because I think two, okay, good. I think one of the things that not bothers me because it doesn't bother me, right? It doesn't bother me at all. But Tuesdays and Thursdays are the days that I do my one on ones, right? Tuesdays and Thursdays are the days that I do my one on one consultations. So, on the days that I do my one on one consultations, I'm always like blown away, not in a bad way, not to say like, oh, there's anything wrong with my clients or anything like that, but just to say that there are a whole lot of people that don't really like follow the science of hair. There are so many people who really don't listen. And I just really wanted to show y'all that everybody is really in real life dealing with the same exact issues. And like I said, I'm only going to be here for 30 minutes. I just want to show y'all this. And it's something that I'm noticing, like it's when I say what I'm about to say next, I don't want anybody to get offended. This is coming from straight up love, okay? Just straight up love. And it what brought this to my attention was, and I have her name scratched out on purpose because it's not like to be disrespectful, it's not towards her or anything, and I don't want anybody going on her page saying nothing. That's why you don't even know who page it is, because this isn't to say anything negative. And I do understand that there are so many times where we just don't know. There are so many things that we just don't know and that we just don't understand. So I want y'all all to go watch the video that we talked about today, right? In the video that I posted today, I was explaining to you guys how whenever you have any type of inflammation or like something like seborrheic dermatitis or even arthritis, anytime you hear the itis that goes after it, that is letting you know it's inflammation. For example, my body deals with HS. HS stands for hidradenitis suppurativa. Hidradenitis is an inflammation of the sweat glands, right? So my thing that I deal with, hidradenitis, the cause is an inflammation of the sweat gland. My trigger is basically any animal-based product. Any animal-based product triggers me into inflammation, and then I begin to break out and I get boils anywhere sweat glands are, under my armpits, in between my legs, like you name where sweat glands come, that is where I break out if I trigger myself by eating anything like that. So that's what I was explaining in the video. And I mentioned that a lot of Black women always complain about dermatologists. And I really want us to have this conversation. I'm not defending dermatologists, I'm not defending anybody. It doesn't have anything to do with that, y'all. This has to do with nothing but the science of the human body and nothing else, right? So, like I said, this is the comment that opened it up for conversation. The woman who, if you read in this, please do not take offense to this. This is not one of the little dusty grandkids. This isn't a dusty grandkid type of situation. Okay, she said, absolutely true. The Caucasian dermatologist said CCCS. No scalp samples, nothing. Just looked at my head. The black dermatologist took a sample. So let's pause real quick because I read this already. So you said the Caucasian dermatologist. So the very first thing that I want us to do, y'all, please don't get mad at me when I say this. And this is gonna be quick because I'm about to go do my daughter's hair. Like, please don't get mad at me when I say this, but stop looking at color. If we want other people and other races to stop looking at the color of our skin and stop judging us for the color of our skin, we have to do it first. At the end of the day, the world is a mirror reflecting back to us. So the reason that people are always pointing fingers at, we do the same thing. Because at the end of the day, a black dermatologist and a white dermatologist go to the same medical board. They take the same test. They go to the same, there's no difference. You don't get a different education, medical education, or a different PhD being a black person from being a white person. It doesn't work like that, right? So somebody said they didn't take a scalp sample, but still told them what disorder they have. Well, I am a consultant, right? I have cured hundreds of cases of CCCS, CCCA, because they're different, telogen effluvium, traction alopecia, like so many different forms without running any skin biopsies, without taking any blood samples, because I'm an online consultant. Right. And because I've been doing it for so long, I can look at somebody's scalp and be like, okay, that's CCCA. That's this, that's that. Like, so it's not far-fetched. If somebody's been doing something for a long time and they've been in school for 20 something years, and if they are obsessive about something, like I'm obsessive of scalp disorders. It don't have nothing to do with y'all. I am obsessed with the way that the human body was put together by our creator, the way that it's long, excuse me, as long as we stay out of the way, our body can heal from anything if we stay out of the way. Right. So I can look at certain scalp disorders and be like, oh, yeah, that's CCCA. Oh, that's traction alopecia. Oh, that's probably seborrheic dermatitis. No, that's psoriasis. You can tell if you've been doing it for the double digits, and most doctors have, you can tell. Right. So then you said they just looked at your head, which is all I do. I don't take no samples when you book a one-on-one, right? The black dermatologist, now I want you to look at the difference. And I'm not saying that the white dermatologist is right or the black dermatologist is right. I want you to see as a woman how easily manipulated you are. Not you per se, but just in general. I just want y'all to pay attention to stuff, right? So you said the black dermatologist looked at a sample, saw the painful little bumps on the scalp. So they looked at a sample. The sample was most likely taken by the nurse. And then the test was ran by another person. And then the dermatologist came and looked at those results. Okay. So remember that. Looked at, took a sample, saw the painful little bumps on the scalp, and said, I'm sure it's a scalp infection. Okay. The white boy didn't know what he was talking about. So I want you to see how, like, the white man, the first dermatologist, I really want to let's stop referring to each other like this. The first doctor told you the scientific name for the scalp disorder. The second doctor said, I think this may be an infection. I mean, no shit, Sherlock, right? So then it says the white boy didn't know what he was talking about. Actually, he did. The white man, or the oh Lord, the first man gave you the exact name to of the infection. The second doctor said, I think this is an infection. The first doctor said this is CCCA. This is CCCS. Like that the first doctor gave you the exact name of the infection. So that's why I want us to think differently, because how do you take from that he doesn't know what he's talking about when one gives you the actual name of an infection and the other one says they think you may have one, right? He also said clean up your diet, which is public record. Everybody knows that, right? You have to stop eating sugar. It's killing us, which we all know is all over YouTube. He also said to stop smoking, which we all know it is all over YouTube. Exercise, which we all know it is all over YouTube. Okay. And here are some shampoos, a shampoo. Wait, and here's some shampoo and cream. Look, listen, and I bet money that the shampoo and the cream was prescribed by the doctor. Because if you have CCCA or CCCS, the last thing you should put in your head is any cream of any kind. And this is what I want to talk about. If we stop looking at, oh, this white boy this or this white doctor this, no, look at the facts and look at what's before you. And if you know the facts, you'll know which one is for you. I'm a black woman too. I got a black husband, and this is it for him. A black son, I'm with you. But I really want y'all to see things. And that's the only reason I'm making this video. I want y'all to be able to break down conversations. And I want you to look in the mirror and see where the way that you think sometimes, how the way that you think can lead you down the wrong path. Because just because all skin folk ain't kinfolk, my baby. All skin folk ain't kinfolk. Just because somebody got the same color skin as you does not mean that they know better than somebody who doesn't. And that's what I meant. Even when I responded in this video, that's when I responded to her comment in this video, that's all I was saying. Like, babe, like, don't look at it like that. Stop. Because from the time he walked in, if the way that you're describing him to me, right? If the way that you're describing him to me is this white boy, that white boy, this white boy, every time you explain it, him to me, you're explaining or describing him as a white boy, which lets me know where your mind already is. You already have a preconceived notion. You already have certain feelings, certain emotions walking into the situation. Because imagine if the roles were reversed. If when the doctor came in and said, oh, this black girl in there, this black girl don't know what she's talking about, this black girl, like, how would y'all feel? How would y'all feel if you go online and you look in the comments and it's something like, I went to see this one dermatologist and this black girl walked in, this black boy walked in, he ain't know what the hell he was doing, that black boy don't know nothing. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Because when we say stuff like that, they don't look stupid. We do. Because the black man and the white man went to the same type of medical school. They had to pass the same medical board. There's no difference. The only difference between the way that you felt about the black dermatologist versus the white dermatologist does not know how to look a black woman in the face and say, your inflammation and all of the patterns that you have are your fault. There was another comment. I have it, the screenshot of it, but I didn't scratch her name out, so I'm not using it. But she was another one. She was like, she went in to see the dermatologist, and the dermatologist saw her scalp, saw that when she touched her hair comes out in her hand. And the dermatologist was like, whoa, that's crazy. Because it's not normal. The type of follicle disorders that y'all have now, following the Team Natural community, following y'all greasing the scalps, following y'all doing the lock method, following all of these different methods that y'all have been trying over the last 12 years, I have been telling y'all, I love you with all my heart. I'm talking fast and I'm about to do my daughter's hair. I have been telling y'all for years, for well over a decade. A decade is 10 years. I've been telling y'all for well over a decade that hair and follicle weathering takes anywhere between 6 months to 21 years to catch up to you. So now, even though the things that y'all did was years ago and you've tried a bunch of different stuff, you only did it one time, hair weathering takes time to catch up. So when a dermatologist, like the black dermatologist, did not give you any other information than what you see on YouTube, and then he gave you a hair product. CCCA comes from too much tension. So the things that the black dermatologist told you was the shit that you can find on YouTube. You find them on YouTube. He said, clean up your diet. Duh. Stop eating sugar. Duh. He also said, stop smoking. Duh. He said, and then he said, here's some shampoo and cream, and I'll see you in 3 weeks. So you can get some more. The dermatologist was got all the dermatologist gave you, and I can guarantee you. So you cool with the what the black dude did, because the black dude knows what to say to you. He's black. He knows what black women do. He knows what they don't do. He know how much you wash your hair. He know how much you don't trust dermatologists. They know all of that. They're not stupid. They got internet just like you do, and they got more time to watch YouTube than you do. These are the things that I want y'all to think about. The people that y'all look at as the enemy, the people that y'all look at as the people who are not trustworthy, are the people that you should be trusting. And the people that y'all trust and the people y'all throwing all y'all money to, those are the people that you should not be trusting. Like, all dermatologists are not bad. Just like it was another one. She was like, she went in and she saw that her hair and stuff was falling out in clouds, and she was like, whoa, that's not normal. I can't believe this is happening. Your hair is really falling out. And then her response was, yeah, duh. It's not yeah, duh, y'all. The stuff that y'all have been doing has never been seen before by these dermatologists, by these scientists. These scientists are not dumb. They're not incompetent. They're not doing their job. That's not what's happening. You guys have grown bacteria that the doctors have not had time to research. Y'all have been growing bacteria and putting it in y'all scalp that the dermatologists have not had the time to research. And as a result, it is slowing down the hair growth cycle because y'all have been filling y'all follicles up with all of these homemade bacteria, right? And growing bacteria. When I told y'all to stop using rice water, I told my exact words were, you are killing your scalp. You are killing yourself by putting rice water in your head. And people are like, oh, you're extra. No, I wasn't. I meant exactly what I said. And now today, what is this, 3-4 years later, exactly what I said 4 years ago has came to pass. But see, if we're living in offense, if we're always waiting for an enemy, if we always think that somebody's out, that white man, that black, that he doesn't know, he's not black. Guess what? A lot of black people don't know nothing. It's the black girls that's putting edge control in y'all scalp, pressing it in and braiding y'all hair. Those the black girls doing that. It's the black dermatologist selling you a cream to put in your hair when you already have an overproduction of sebum and a blocked hair follicle. That's the black dermatologist that's doing that. I'm sorry, it is the black trichologist that is giving y'all oils to fill y'all scalp up when y'all already have seborrheic dermatitis. Those are the black dermatologists telling you to do that. Those are the black trichologists telling you to do that. I'm not saying, oh, don't listen to black people. I'm a black woman. I'm not saying that all of us are bad. What I'm saying is have enough knowledge within your own mind to the point where you're not holding up and running up behind nobody with your hand out. No, learn the human body for yourself so you know the difference between somebody gaslighting you, telling you what you want to hear, and a real scientist. Because I'm sorry, in this situation, and I'm sorry if people disagree with me, in this situation, it is the white doctor who gave you the facts. The white doctor told you the name of the bacteria that, because that white doctor told you, and I'm so sorry that I keep the first doctor, because the first doctor, I'm so sorry, because the first doctor told you the name of the illness that you have, guess what? You know exactly what bacteria is in your scalp. You know exactly what bacteria is there. The black doctor told you, I don't know, I think, and then gave you the bacteria's favorite food. The black doctor said, I think you may have an infection, and then gave you a cream, which is any scalp bacteria's favorite food. Like, listen to what I'm saying. Get out of offense. The reason that black women are so easily manipulated is because all I have to do is press a PowerPoint. All I have to do is push a button on an emotion, and I got you. And it's easy. This is why I make videos like this, because y'all think y'all have found we got it. No, you do not. You are easily manipulated based on your emotions. Period. I love y'all so much. Y'all are too easily manipulated. Y'all fall for any and everything. Any and everything. All skin folk is not kinfolk. All the black trichologists I've seen all sell an oil. Like, stop. Listen to me. Do y'all know trichology is a 2-week course? A 2-week course. And you do not have to have a cosmetology license to take a trichology course. Every person listening to the sound of my voice right now can sign up for a trichology course and be a trichologist in 2 weeks. Do you understand me? So most girls do start becoming trichologists just so they can sell y'all butters and oils. And because they got an electron microscope and they can put on the glasses and the little lab coat, y'all think y'all doing something. That trichologist, you probably know more than her. I bet money almost every trichologist you have ever been to has gave you some type of cream or oil. Every time. This is why I talk the way that I do, because I want y'all to be able to think. Because see, other people, they don't talk to y'all like this. They be like, yeah, girl, because we black and sugar killing us. It's killing us. What are you talking about? Every person walking the face of this earth, every race eats sugar. So it ain't just killing black people, it's killing everybody. What are you talking about? Stop being so easily manipulated. Stop being so easily manipulated. No oil belongs on your scalp, period. Period. The only thing that goes on your scalp is shampoo. Nothing else goes on your scalp unless you are trying to cure an infection, and then after it's on the scalp, it is washed off after 30 minutes. Nothing goes on the scalp. I don't know why you bought it. Take it back. Get a refund. Don't put oils, do not belong in the hair. And that's something that women do not want to accept. I've done 4 consults today. Every last woman in my consult had seborrheic dermatitis. Every last one. And every last woman that had seborrheic dermatitis had a pattern of greasing the scalp, using castor oil, and everything else. Every last one. I love y'all, but y'all do not have it figured out with oils. You don't have it figured out. You don't. There is an excessive amount of black women that have seborrheic dermatitis. And why is that? Because y'all all will not stop greasing the scalp. And the thing is, the seborrheic dermatitis is getting worse because the diets are getting worse. The diets we're eating worse and worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. So it's harder for your body to fight the oil that you're putting in there. So many people are like, oh, I've been using oil. Oil, listen, do what you're going to do. Castor oil, what does the castor oil do? And this is the question that I'm going to ask you. Don't even take my word for it. This is going to be the determining factor of whether or not you can use it, right? If you can answer this question, use it. Okay? So don't take my words, there's no prayer book. So what is that castor oil doing for your scalp that the natural sebum that's in your scalp? What is the castor oil doing that the natural sebum that your creator, like the natural sebum that's coming out of your scalp and that is protruding out of your skin at this very second was not made by no other company. It was made by your creator. So the question that I have for you, what does the castor oil do for your hair that the sebum that your creator made for your hair do? What does it do that the sebum can't do? It is not a rhetorical question. If you can answer that, you can use it. If you can't, why are you using it? What is this oil going to do? If you start putting castor oil on your hair, I give you a year. A year is long term. A year is going to be if your diet is immaculate. I give you a couple weeks putting castor oil on your scalp before you have seborrheic dermatitis or dandruff. Mm-hmm. So how does the rosemary promote hair growth? What is it doing? What like how is the oil going to, and what's causing your hair not to grow? Is the first thing. And then the second thing is, what exactly in the castor oil, what is the oil going to do to help your hair growth cycle? I'm not being a smartass. I'm just saying, if you do not have a definitive answer, not so I thought, no. If you do not know exactly what the oil is going to do, don't use it. For example, when I use a heat protectant spray, the reason I use the heat protectant spray, I know exactly what it's going to do. The heat protectant spray is going to create a layer on top of my hair shaft that doesn't allow all of the heat to completely saturate into my hair's cortex. So that way I don't have to worry about the bonds in my hair being displaced. That's why I use a heat protectant. So why do you use castor oil in your hair? Listen, dandruff, I love you. And now thank you, Natasha. I want to say you my favorite person in here. Thank you for this. The title of this live, and we're about to go in a minute. The title of this live is a certain percentage of Black women have seborrheic dermatitis. My love, dandruff. Listen to me. Listen to the sound of my voice. If don't nobody else hear me, this you. Dandruff is an overproduction of oil. Dandruff is an overproduction of sebum in the sebaceous gland. And the more sebum your body creates when it's not supposed to, it starts to interfere with your skin cell turnover cycle. Your skin cell turnover cycle is something that happens every 28 days where the skin on your scalp dies and falls off, right? So it's normally 28 days, but when you have dandruff, instead of the dead skin lifting up every 28 days, it's lifting up like every 2 weeks or like once a week, but it's mild. But then if you have seborrheic dermatitis, instead of the dead skin cells dying off every 28 days, like a normal hair growth cycle, or every 7 to 14 days, like if you have dandruff, they're dying off like every 2 to 3 days. That's what seborrheic dermatitis is. Dandruff is an overproduction of sebum. You putting more oil on a follicle that is producing too much oil is only going to give you seborrheic dermatitis. Do you see where I'm going? And the thing is, do y'all understand that you don't need oil to kill bacteria if you wash your hair? Do y'all understand that? Do y'all understand that the only reason that people start doing oil cleansing is because they were too lazy to wash their hair? The fastest way to get rid of the bacteria that lives on the scalp that produces folliculitis, CCCA, and all of these different forms of inflammation in the scalp, the fastest way to get rid of them is with shampoo. But see, the reason that most Black women have seborrheic dermatitis is y'all haven't been using shampoo for years. Y'all been using co-wash conditioner. So the bacteria that lives on the scalp naturally can never leave because you always are feeding it. Like the rosemary, guess what? Listen to me. And this is why I'm saying y'all are so easily manipulated and anybody can sell you anything. Do you understand that your follicle your follicle, your scalp, not the hair shaft, we're not talking about the hair shaft. The hair shaft is 36%. Your actual scalp can only absorb 62% of whatever you put on it. So the only reason that you put in oil with rosemary in it is because you want to get the things that are in rosemary to the follicle, right? But guess what? We got a couple of problems there because the first thing is only 62% of whatever you put on your scalp is gonna get in there. So I need you to understand that 62% is the oil that you use and the rosemary. Number two is your scalp does not have the same digestive tract that your stomach has. You do not have a digestive system in your scalp. When you eat rosemary, you ingest 98% of the herb. Not only that, once it gets through your small intestines and goes through your respiratory system, your body is able to break down every piece of that rosemary and put it to the pieces of the body where it needs it to. If you put rosemary in your hair, my baby, your scalp can't break down and get all of the nutrients out of the rosemary that it needs to. Y'all listen to these YouTubers that are reading articles and don't understand the way that the body works. All they read is that rosemary helps hair grow, but nobody knows how to ingest it properly. These are things that I really want everybody to think about because nobody is. Hold on, y'all. Bell. Bell. Oh, okay. So I guess my child isn't in here anymore. I don't know, guys. Hold on. I just need my daughter to go wash her hair, but you know. I was just gonna have Belle get in the shower and wash her hair. Oh, I thought she was done. Nothing. Sorry. Anytime the oil like rosemary and clove are killing the bacteria. And the thing is, what y'all don't understand, and this is another reason why y'all have, because seborrheic dermatitis, that's just the overproduction of oil, right? There is a whole nother form of alopecia that is attacking Black women because y'all don't have enough good bacteria to help y'all hair grow. Do y'all understand that when y'all put cloves and all herbs have antimicrobial and antibacterial properties? Do y'all understand that the rosemary does not know the difference between good or bad bacteria? It does not care. It kills bacteria. It's not anti-bad bacteria, it's antibacteria. That's why you use rosemary and cloves and stuff on your hair for a while, and then after a long period of time, you go bald. Yes, women from other nations, they used it, but guess what? Their diets were 10 times better than ours. And they only put it on their hair for a second and then they washed it off. They were not walking around sleeping in oils. They were not. And the fastest way to kill bacteria on your scalp is to wash your hair. And the easiest way to not cause the bacteria to grow is not to feed it. Do y'all realize? Somebody go Google it for me. Don't take my word for it. Just Google what is the bacteria that lives on the scalp favorite food. It's going to tell you oil. Do y'all understand that when y'all oil y'all scalp, all y'all doing is feeding the bacteria? And you also have to know that your dermatologist knows that. Your dermatologist went to medical school. Your dermatologist know that the bacteria that lives in your scalp's favorite food is oil. They know that. They also know that they'll be able to see you again in 2 weeks. Guess what? He gonna see you every 3 weeks because all he's gonna do is just peel a light band-aid off. He just gonna fix it a little bit. And you're gonna be like, oh, it's getting a little better, but it's never gonna get all the way better. Never. Because you're putting cream in your hair. And because he hasn't tackled any of your previous practices that got you here. Because baby, it's way more than smoking. It's way more than your diet that's got you there. I purchased the OLAPLEX line because of you. My hair is doing great. And I stopped putting oil on my scalp and I realized my scalp makes its own. Listen. And then people, listen, this is the cue. This is the clue. I'm about to give y'all a couple clues so y'all can know that the person that y'all listening to does not know what they are talking about. Anybody that you're listening to that says the phrase, yeah, you got to add extra oil because it takes the sebum a long time to drip down the hair shaft. Anybody who says that, do not listen to them because sebum is not an oil, it's a wax. And please stop me, correct me if I'm wrong, but unless it's burning hot and set on fire, has any of y'all ever seen a wax flow down anything on its own? Has anybody seen that? It's not a rhetorical question. Somebody give me a 5 if you've seen it. It's never happened. Sebum is a waxy substance that has to be combed down the hair shaft. So it's no coincidence that the women who barely comb their hair have dry hair. Like, don't listen. Yes, rose water is pH balancing. Yep. I wash my hair, clarify shampoo, and deep condition my hair. The Camille Rose Algae Renew Conditioner, which I like, but feel like some of the deep conditioner got on my scalp. All I'm gonna say is this: I'm not gonna speak on Camille Rose because I don't care. All I'm gonna say is you need to pick one. Pick a shampoo and use that shampoo and conditioner. Stop mixing them up. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Stan knows what she's talking about because she have the science behind it and she knows the why. Listen, like let's just point out the why. Like we don't have to go back and forth. Like anybody who can only tell you, oh, do this. Tell me exactly what it does scientifically. If they can't tell you, why are you listening to them? You can't get mad at them. You got to be mad at yourself. If all they saying is, oh my God, look at what it did to my hair. Look, because it doesn't matter. You know why? Because you can grow your hair to your back and then your daddy could die like mine did and make all your fucking hair fall out. Like anything could happen. You could lose your job. COVID happened. Anything could happen. Anything. You could just get stressed out at work. And guess what? It don't even have to be a negative stress. It could be a good stress. Like when I launched Simple Apothecary and I had to get my LLC and all of that. That was oh, it was so stressful, but it was good stress. But stress still triggers the intelligent phase, whether it's good stress or bad stress. If they only say, oh, put this on your hair and it'll grow back, bullshit. Like, and it's on you. Whatever happens is on you. I love you, but it's on you. You shouldn't rarely oil your scalp. You should never oil your scalp. There is no reason for you to oil the scalp. Like that's crazy. That's like standing outside in the rain, being soaking wet, and then paying somebody to come pour water on you as you standing outside in the rain, soaking wet. That's how dumb greasing the scalp is. And I'm sorry, I'm not calling y'all dumb, but like that. Think about it. If your follicle is pushing out sebum, especially if you got oily skin, when you wake up in the morning like me, your skin is full of oil. There's no space between your forehead and your scalp. The same oil that's coming out of your scalp, out of your face, is coming out of your scalp. But guess what? If you put oil on it, it's not gonna come out. If and the thing is, for everybody who's like, oh, I gotta grease my scalp, well, guess what? Take that same level of blue magic that you put on your scalp and put it on your face. And if your face don't break out, keep doing it. If you don't do it to your face, why are you doing it to your scalp? And most people, like if they put on too much moisture on their face, their skin will start breaking out or your skin will start peeling. Yes, but from the inside, not from the outside, from the inside. You're right. I Googled it. Yeah. My dermatologist already knew why I had seborrheic dermatitis before I told her. She was like, you've been greasing and oiling your scalp. Listen, this is This is what I'm talking about. And then we're about to go. My daughter's still doing on her. This is what I'm talking about. With you saying, oh, her problem was the Caucasian dermatologist said CCCS, no scalp sample, nothing. And then you're saying my dermatologist already knew why I had seborrheic dermatitis before I told her. She was like, you been greasing and oiling your scalp. I said, yes. You know why? Because she's been doing this shit for over a decade. She not stupid. Just like the first doctor said, oh, this CCCS. Over 80 something percent of Black women have CCCS or CCCA. That's why all the dermatologists got to do is look at you and say, oh, you got CCCS. I don't have to file no more. I don't got to run no tests. And do you know how irritating it is for you to spend fucking over a decade, multiple decades in medical school just to be telling a bunch of Black women who don't want to listen to stop putting oil on their scalp? Like, think about it. Take yourself out of the equation. How would you feel if you've spent well over a decade in school and all you do is argue with Black women about if whether or not they're supposed to put oil in their scalp? Like, come on, y'all. Y'all gotta be, we gotta be accountable. We have to have accountability. We cannot expect these doctors to just like all day. I've been in school for 20 years to argue with Black women about if whether or not they grease their scalp. I quit doing hair because I didn't want to argue with Black women about greasing their scalp. And I was only in cosmetology school for 2 years. And I said, I wish I would. I quit. I'm about to be a consultant and I'm going to go service people who want to listen to me. That's why I stopped doing hair. So, and I only went to school for 2 years. So imagine going to school for over 20 years to argue about basic science. Like, let's just be real. Like, so let's get past this. There is an outrageous amount of Black women with seborrheic dermatitis, and it's because y'all all have been following Team Natural forever. If you under 25, no. If you under 30, all you've ever known is Team Natural. Team Natural been going on for the last 12 years. If you under 30, you don't know nothing about nothing before Team Natural. And if I wasn't a cosmetologist, I wouldn't either. But I was already in the game professionally by the time it happened. If you under 30, you know nothing about the human scalp outside of oil and grease and products. Let's just keep it 100. Let's just keep it 100 though. Thank you for this. I have followed some hair YouTubers and I didn't think in the matter you are speaking, but you are right. We need to stop being lazy and find out information on our own. That's what I'm saying. And I love y'all, but and we all do it sometimes. You be like, okay, this enough. I'm gonna just do what she said because I don't feel like no. There is no such thing as a shortcut. A shortcut is a shortcut to being bald head and having follicle disorders. Like it's just as simple as that. Just stop putting oil. Just stop. You said you don't lose nothing by stopping oil in your scalp. You lose nothing. You save money. You save time, and the inflammation leaves instantly. Instantly. Like I'm not making nothing up. This is a woman right here who went to a dermatologist. Her dermatologist told her word for word, verbatim, everything I said. She did what her dermatologist told her to do, which is stop using oil, and then she good. It was the oil. Nothing goes on your scalp. And the only reason y'all oiling y'all scalp is for the last 12 years, y'all have all been learning from YouTube. And YouTube told you to oil your scalp. And now over 85% of Black women have seborrheic dermatitis because over 85% of Black women oil their scalp and will fight to the death to hold their right to grease it. And if anybody says anything different, oh, that white boy don't know. Oh, she white. Oh, she Indian. She don't know. It is the most ignorant statement we can make. The most ignorant statement we can make. If you are a person who deals with seborrheic dermatitis, this is the one of the number one recommended treatments for people who have I can't talk. Seborrheic dermatitis, dandruff, psoriasis, and a couple of other things. And the key in it is salicylic acid. The link to it is in the description box. Stop oiling your scalp. Nothing goes on your scalp but shampoo. Conditioner don't go on your scalp. Conditioner goes on the hair shaft. That's it. That's it. I have dry skin, but if I take my fingers and rub my scalp for 30 seconds, I can feel the oil on my scalp. No need to add extra oil. That's what I'm saying. So y'all giving yourself follicle infections because the only thing you want to know who the oil helps? The bacteria in your scalp. The bacteria in your scalp's favorite food is oil. And any type of oil, plant-based oil, like any type of oil. Oh my God. That's his favorite food. So the only thing that you beefing up when you oil your scalp is the bacteria that lives there. And you don't have to take my word for it. Somebody in here already looked it up. Like, what is their favorite food? Oil. Their favorite food is literally oil. I do hot yoga and sit in the sun at least 5 days a week. Yeah, like use rose water or like witch hazel. And that'll be perfect, babe. I know you don't like talking about hair YouTubers, but was watching one girl yesterday and she was saying, I don't know why my hair is breaking. Yeah, she gonna figure it out in a minute. She did her wash day. Everything she did was contributing to her hair breaking from girl, the tea spritz and the pre-poo. Listen, girl, and that's the thing. Like, just look. Don't take my word for it. Go back and look at all of the YouTubers that y'all had that was putting all that stuff in their hair, and look at what they're doing now. Most of them aren't even making hair content anymore. Like, stop, just girl. Listen. Thank you. I think my issue is sugar and carbs. Baby steps. Take baby steps. Yep, it is. I have a video on seborrheic dermatitis. Go watch it. But when it's hormonal, it just means that something you're doing is causing your body to release more hormones than it normally does. The reason that seborrheic dermatitis is hormonal is because when you stress, your body pushes out a hormone called cortisol, and cortisol alerts your sebaceous gland to produce more oil all over the body. That's why when people get stressed out, you be super sweaty and super oily because the stress sends cortisol to the body for you to produce more oil. That's why. So it's not like, oh, it's hormonal. It's just something that's going to happen. No, something that you're doing needs to change, whether it's something in your everyday life, somebody you need to stop talking to, a job you need to switch up, something you eat. It's something in your life is stressing you out. I bought a couple of bottles so I can use. No, don't add anything to products that are already made unless you're a chemist. No, no, I don't know. Do not add anything to your products. You bought a couple bottles of one product since you can't use after you wash your hair. Can I add a bit to it to do my deep conditioner? A bit of what? No. Like I don't understand. No. Don't add nothing inside of a product. I would stop putting oil on my scalp. I would stop putting oil on my skin since I was a child, and I'm 42 now. I believe is one of the things that has, yeah, but it's a lot of stuff that's passed down from generations to generations that we don't do no more, that people don't want to acknowledge. This about to be real dark for some people, so if you got kids around. But you know what else used to be generational that we don't do no more? Selling your daughters off when they start their periods, when they 11, 12, selling your daughters to a grown ass man in exchange for money. Our people used to do that too. Like what are we talking about? Why are we acting like everything that we used to do was smart? Why are we acting like everything that we did in the past was stuff that we should do now? Yes, there are excellent things from the past. Excellent. But guess what? The real excellent stuff from the past tells you not to do the stuff that you're doing right now. Yeah. The real excellent stuff from the past tells you not to do what y'all do now. Yep, it gets bad during your menstrual cycle because your body's releasing the most hormones. My HS is the worst around my period. I can understand what you mean about not wanting to argue with Black women about their hair. I used to be an esthetician. I can relate. Like, I'm not, no, like, I'm done. Like, you the pro, so go do it yourself. Now, I use one product line and stay consistent. Yes. Hair routine, no oil on wash. Yes. Listen, it's easy. It's easy. Can we use the shampoo and conditioner while using Olaplex? Yeah. But you got to remember, Olaplex, I love Olaplex, but I don't care what product it is. You're not just going and buying stuff just to buy it. None of y'all should have every product Olaplex has. I have in my possession every product Olaplex has ever made. Do I use all of them every time I do my hair? Absolutely not. I only use the ones that I need. I never use 4 and 8 at the same time. I never use 5, the conditioner and the deep conditioner at the same time. Never. Why? Because my hair shaft can only absorb 36% of what I put on it. So I'm not wasting Olaplex. It's expensive. I'm not just, oh, I'm about to get 6 and 9. Oh, they got a new product. I'm gonna buy that and put it on my hair. No, y'all have to stop. That's y'all. Olaplex not making y'all buy all this stuff. They make new products and you go buy the product that you need. Just because Olaplex make a new product don't mean y'all all gotta go buy it. No. Pick a shampoo and conditioner that you want to use. If you already got Olaplex, then why are you using other shampoos and conditioners? Pick one, my love. Pick one. The reason y'all so used to planning products is because, like I said, if you are under 35 for your entire adult life, since your mama stopped doing your hair, you've been playing in products. Y'all have been thinking this whole time that products are the way that y'all do y'all hair. Products are not the way that you do your hair. You get products when you know what you're going to do with them. You don't go buy a bunch of OLAPLEX stuff and say, okay, Sin, I got all this OLAPLEX stuff. What I do? No, you come and say, Sin, I want to do 1, 2, 3 to my hair. Which OLAPLEX number do I buy? That's how you come. You don't go buy the shit first and then figure out what to do. That's what y'all been doing for over a decade. Stop. Stop. It is not the product lines. It's y'all. It makes no sense. If you have seborrheic dermatitis, you know what product I recommend to you? These 2 shampoo, this conditioner, and a leave-in conditioner, and nothing else. But if y'all go online, they're gonna be like, "Oop, you need this and a cream." Any dermatologist that sends you out of their office with a cream is good and trying to get your money and nothing else. I don't care what nobody say. There is no reason for you to be using a cream in your hair and you got a follicle disorder. That is insanity. Like, come on, y'all. For Olaplex, do we use? No, you do not. You do not use that every time you wash your hair. You use it on your treatment week. Y'all, you don't give yourself a treatment every time you wash your hair. Skin cell turnover week, once a month. Once a month. You have 1 day a month where you like, yes, deep condition. I wasn't giving my clients deep conditioning treatments every time they came to get their hair done. No, a deep conditioning treatment was an add-on service. You don't get a deep conditioning treatment every time you get your hair done. Like, YouTube made it up. You know why? Because now y'all got every product in the world in y'all house. Every last one of y'all gonna always have a conditioner and a deep conditioner. You know why? Because they made y'all believe y'all need both at the same time. Yeah. What do you recommend detangle hair before you wash it? I'm gonna send you the video. That's the only time that I recommend people putting oil in their hair. Detangle your hair with oil. Your ends. Detangle your ends with oil. Don't get mad at me though. Yo, we grown. We grown. We not little girls no more. Our hair should never be matted and tangled. I'm not being disrespectful. My entire adult life, I have not had no mats or no tangles in my hair because I comb my hair every day. And then when I'm taking my braids out, I make sure I don't wet my hair until after my hair is already detangled, and I detangle with a non-comedogenic oil, something that's not gonna block the follicle. And then my scalp, my hair is never tangled. Having matted tangled hair is not normal. Like having to comb through mats and tangles is not normal. That's not something that's supposed to happen. The only time I would have clients that came in with matted tangled hair was first time clients. After a client sat in my chair the first time, our appointments was always easy breezy, straight to the point every time. That's not normal, y'all. Like blow like having to detangle and comb out. Like I'm not tripping on you. If you need to detangle, do it with oil. You should not have to detangle knots and all of that out of your hair every time. One of my clients earlier today, we was talking and she was like, okay, well, I can do the braid outs. No, that's that made up shit that y'all been doing for the last over a decade. That is not a hairstyle. That's why y'all got so much mechanical damage. Because when you do a braid out, you combing in it, you picking in it, you in your hair all day, every day. Even if it's not all day, every day you braiding it out. You gotta pick it. You gotta put products on it. You gotta put edge control on it. But a woman who wear her hair in a wrap, she in her hair twice a day. In the morning when she get up and at night when she go to bed. That's it. So who has more mechanical damage? Who's in their hair more? Who's damaging their hair more? Or if you do a roller set is called a roller set because it's another way to set the hydrogen bond. So you do a roller set. You can do a roller set with flexi rods. You can do a roller wrap. This still look like a flat iron. There's so many options. That's what husband said. Call me like my nigga, like not you, but y'all. And that's the thing. That's why I'm so intense because I don't care. I'm so sick of the world thinking that black women are like nasty, lazy, and trifling. That is pure laziness. The one problem that Black women have why their hair is dry is because they don't comb their hair. Black women are the only women walking the face of this earth that think that combs and brushes are the devil. Since I started following you, I can't remember the last time I detangled my hair. Listen, even when I take out braids, honestly, no knots or nothing. Listen to me. I've been doing this for over a decade, well over a decade. Knots and tangles is not normal. People are like, oh, that's normal. No, it is not. No, it's not. It's not normal. It's not. It's not normal for y'all to have matting and tangling and all of that. It's not. But y'all been buying the gas, so they've been pumping it. Like, that's just what it is. Like, so anyway, that's it. I gotta go, y'all. If y'all need help with your seborrheic dermatitis, because I don't want to like talk y'all heads off without giving y'all solutions. So again, if you need help with seborrheic dermatitis, right here, and it's one of the beauties. I don't know if she's still in here right now, but when she went to her dermatologist, she asked her dermatologist about this, and the dermatologist was like, "Oh my God, yes, 100%. It's the salicylic acid that's in there that's gonna regulate everything." So if you grease your scalp, if you oil your scalp, you've been throwing off your skin cell turnover cycle. You throwing it off. So this will help reset your skin cell turnover cycle, and then just keep going as normal. You gotta wean yourself off of it, like y'all crackheads, but with oil. Like for real. Like I'm not even being funny. Like think about think about think about the crackheads on the movie on New Jack City. You got some. Can I get? Let me get a little bit in my hand for about 45 cents. Let me get a little bit in my hand for about 45 cents. That's how y'all be acting. Like y'all don't even know why y'all want to put oil in your head, but it's so embedded in your soul. Like this shit is embedded in your soul. Greasing your scalp. It's so deeply embedded in y'all, even when even when you don't need it. Like you'll wash your hair. Y'all realize the only reason you washing your hair is to remove sebum, right? Then y'all wash your hair, get a completely clean scalp. Your scalp be like, oh yes, girl. Yes, we out here. And then y'all be like, oil. Because I'm Black. And even though God gave me a bunch of melanin that most people don't even have, he said everybody else gonna get oil, but not your Black ass. You're not gonna get no oil. You need walnut oil, hemp seed oil, and coconut oil. Yeah. Put that all in your hair. And your scalp like, nigga, like, didn't you just, what did you wash me for? And then y'all go into a dermatologist. The dermatologists are sick of y'all. They're not gonna say it. They're sick of you. They've been in school for 20 years and they here arguing with Black girls about whether or not they grease their scalp, and that's the first shit you learn. And it's like you don't even learn that in medical school. That is basic science. Basic science. Anybody can research that the scalp has a sebaceous gland. Anybody. But none of y'all do it. Y'all all be like, the Lord is my strength and my power. The Lord makes a way for me, and the Lord does everything for me. Black people are on the top of the totem pole, but the Lord ain't give us no goddamn sebaceous gland. Like, it's dumb. It is so dumb. I want us to do better. I want us to think about the things that we do. I want us to think, and I want us to learn the science of the human body, because when you learn the science of the human body, you cannot be manipulated. Okay? You got played by a smooth talking ass Black man. That's what happened. You find you a Black dermatologist, all he did was tell you what you want to hear. He said, yeah, you probably been going to see that white dermatologist. He don't know shit. See, he told you CCCA. I don't know what this is. I think wait. I think this look like an infection. No shit, Sherlock. This looks like an infection. And see, sugar is killing us. We gotta stop. Because Black people, we're the only people who eat sugar. And sugar is killing us. It is taking us out. Huh? It's taking us out. Oh, okay. This is what I'm gonna say. You need to really do your homework. In my opinion, a trichology, they have trichology programs. The longest one I saw was a month. A dermatologist is in school for over a decade, probably like 20 years. I went to school for 2 in cosmetology school, and I've been in school ever since. And I've been licensed since, what year was that? Since 2010. And I've been in school ever since. But a trichologist goes to school for 2 weeks and they do book work. So it's up to you. But if you're going to go see a trichologist, you need to know the science of the human body. Only thing I'm going to say about going to a trichologist, do not go to no trichologist if you don't know the science of the human body, because you're going to be sold stupid stuff. Just because somebody has the title dermatologist, just because somebody has the title trichologist does not mean anything. The label of trichology exploded overnight, and you can go get a trichology degree. Certification. It's not a degree, it's a certification. You can get it in 2 weeks. I wasn't even I was in a classroom before I even got on the floor for like a damn near a year. I didn't even touch people for like a year until about a year of book work almost. 2 weeks. So you tell me. Now there are certain trichologists, like there are cosmetologists that get trichology certifications, like myself, or there are people who like they have a trichology certification, but they also do a whole bunch of other things. But you just need to know the science of the human body. If you know the science of the human body, you go see a trichologist that's selling oils and stuff, then you probably shouldn't go to them. Like, if you about to go to a trichologist, look on their website. And if they're selling oils and butters, you should probably go to somebody else. And I'm just being real. And I'm sorry, trichologists, if you feel away, but it don't make sense. Like, how are y'all? And the reason that I'm saying it is because with what I do, I've said that at least 3 times today. Like, they've been to trichologists already before. I'm their last resort. They've been to multiple trichologists before. The trichologists all give them oils. It was even one person in here that said every trichologist she's ever been to gave her oils and butters, because that's what it's about. That's what it's about for most, not all. For most, that's what it's about. Selling you hair products. So yeah, this is funny. I would tell my husband I don't know what to do with my hair. And he goes, comb it. That's, oh my God. Like, do y'all understand? Like, think about it. If your husband right now said, I'm about to grow my hair out, men grow hair so damn fast. Big Sean, my favorite rapper, that's the first person that just popped up in my head. Big Sean got itches. You hear me? He not like, I'm not gonna put not sulfate free shampoo. Sulfates are bad, and sulfates, like, oh my God. Men don't care. Men will wash their hair with baby lotion. With baby shampoo. Like, and men think we're stupid. That's why your husband keeps saying that. He your husband, and he your husband, so he love you. But he thinking, oh my God, this dumb shit. Just comb it. Shut up. Shut up. That's what your husband is thinking. Just comb it. I don't know what to do with my hair. You don't have to. That's Black women's problem. Y'all think y'all hair always got to be in the hairstyle. It really only needs to be clean, bro. Your hair really only needs to be clean, bro. It just needs to be clean, bro. Like, it's okay if you have a week where you're like, I just washed my hair this week, blow dried it, and put it in a ponytail all week. Like, that's okay. And guess what? At night, before you go to bed, you could comb it real quick and then put it back in a ponytail. Like, it ain't that deep. But y'all, I'm doing twist outs and I'm about to finger detangle, and y'all be doing y'all hair for 12 hours and then wondering why y'all hair keep breaking off. Nobody's supposed to be in their hair for 12 hours. Like, I would do 13 people in a day. How in the world could I do 13 people in a day if I'm in everybody's head for 12 hours? Y'all doing something wrong. If you in your hair for longer than 2 hours, you're doing something wrong. Especially if you're not putting a weave in it. Thank you for the information video, but since I'm allergic to everything outside, okay, what I use my skin is irritating my scalp, so I can't get relaxers. But you don't need to have relaxers. And the reason that most people get scalp irritation, hair products do not belong on the scalp. They go on the hair shaft. So most people do get breakouts and sensitivity. I do get breakouts and sensitivity when I put hair products on my scalp. Hair products are polymers. They don't belong on the scalp. Give me a 2 if y'all want me to go into that again. I'm sipping on my chicory root right now. Ooh. But earlier, I drank 2 cups of the red leaf. Yay! My Zen powder arrived today, and I will be purchasing more in a few days. I love you. Thank you. You're so calm right now. Yes, I need to go drink some. And that's the thing. I love y'all so much. My intensity. Okay, so I'm going to make. We'll go live. I was about to lie. So it'll if it's not tomorrow, it'll be the day after tomorrow, which is what's tomorrow? Wednesday. So it'll be the Wednesday or Thursday where we're gonna go over polymers again. So y'all can understand like polymers do not go on the human scalp. Polymers do not go on the scalp, like period. It's not supposed to happen. We are not supposed to have products on the scalp like the creams, the butters, like nothing goes on the scalp but shampoo. Everything else is blocking the follicle unless it is formulated for the scalp. If it don't say that, it don't go on the scalp. Like I don't care what nobody's saying on social media. You oiling your scalp, and then the herbs y'all putting on y'all scalp is killing good and bad bacteria. Like y'all have a cluster of problems. And the thing is, it's like, okay, don't put oils and butters on your scalp. Use herbs instead. So then y'all start using herbs. It kills the bad bacteria, but then it starts after time killing the good bacteria too. Then you go from having seborrheic dermatitis to having a whole nother form of alopecia. Come on now. Like we come on. We got to get there. I love y'all so much, but it's not as complicated as we make it. It's really not. It's really not. Like you can heal your scalp. I have hydrogenated suppurativa. This is how my scalp is supposed to look. This little yellow thing is them like taking a sample and stuff. But this is how my scalp is supposed to look, but it doesn't. It doesn't. Because I know what my body needs. I know what my triggers are. Quick OLAPLEX question. Can I use the shampoo, conditioner, moisture mask? No. No, 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 no. No, no, no. You are using too many products at one time. Oh my God. Yes, it is way too much. Oh my God. So you did the shampoo. Good. One shampoo. Conditioner is fine. But then you did the moisture mask. Guess what? The moisture mask never touches your hair. Your hair shaft only absorbed 36% of the conditioner. So you wasted all of the Olaplex 8 that you used, and it is very expensive. Okay? Well, not very expensive, too expensive for you to be wasted. It lasts a long time, but not if you using it for no reason. You use that Olaplex for absolutely no reason because your hair shaft only absorbs 36% of the first conditioner. Okay, so then after that, you style with the mild smoother and the oil with the blow dry spray. You need to pick a product, my love. A bomb smoother and oil and blow dry spray. I need you to pick one. One of those 3 products is the one that you should use. That's what I mean. Y'all need to, before y'all go buy products, y'all need to learn how to use them first because that's how y'all end up hurting yourselves because you didn't spend all of the money. So you like, I got to use these products. No, you don't. No, you don't. You need to pick one. So you need to either use the spray, the blowout spray, the oil, or 6. Not all 3 at the same time. It's going to weigh your hair down. You're using a molecule. Olaplex is a molecule. Pick a product. You're using too much. Yes, it's too much. Yes, it is. Indian people oil their hair, then wash it out. Yes, they put oil on their hair, not their scalp, and they shampoo it. Like for example, like right now, I'm about to go. My daughter's almost done with doing her extra credit stuff. When she gets done, my daughter, I'm going to do her hair, but the way that I am doing my daughter's hair, like if she's not getting oil or nothing in her hair, but if she was, it wouldn't be on her scalp, on her ends. But it's the same thing if you get a deep conditioning treatment. It goes on your ends, not your scalp. That's how you get seborrheic dermatitis. That's how you get hydro fatigue and all of these other illnesses that y'all got. Because YouTubers been telling y'all to rub conditioner into y'all scalp, and that's the fastest way to a follicle infection. It's wax. You're rubbing a hard wax into the scalp and it's going to solidify in there. And then y'all wonder why y'all scalp is flaking. Girl, listen. All you have to do, all they would do is like as they cleaning up, like let's say they folding clothes, they're gonna go get some almond oil or something and put that on their ends, put a cap on so they can get some heat, and then they rinse it out. They put oils and stuff in their hair to strengthen the hair shaft, not to grow longer hair. Like, come on, y'all. I read that you can only use OLAPLEX inserts because your hair can become resistant. No, somebody don't know what they're talking about. They're making up stuff. That was an opinion. Stop reading it. Those are opinions. I'm not being rude, but those are opinions. I deal in facts. Everybody opinions are like an asshole. Everybody got one. I don't smell everybody asshole and I don't listen to everybody's opinion. I'm sorry. Like I'm not being disrespectful, not to you, but I don't like it should be the same thing for you. We just stick to everybody got an opinion. Everybody got asshole. It's just like opinion. Okay, you don't smell everybody booty, so why are you listening to everybody's opinion? Follow the facts. And then when you know the information, then you look for people that know the information that you know. And stop listening to people's opinions. Like, can you do a simple wash day if you haven't done so already? I have all of my every channel, every video that I do on my hair is the wash day. It's like not I'm not being disrespectful, but like filming and editing takes so much time. Y'all, I don't like I want to do something that gives value. I'm sorry, like wash day, it was a term because they had to think of something to do. It is, oh my God, like it's almost the equivalent to me making a video. Teeth day, toothbrush day. Like what? Like brush your teeth. What are you doing? Same thing with washing your hair. Oh my God, it's not complicated. Before, if your hair is tangled before you get in the shower, get a non-comedogenic oil. Comb through your hair from your ends to your roots. Make sure you don't have no tangles. Then get in the shower or however you washing your hair. Use hot water, obviously not hot enough to burn your hair. Hot water opens the cuticle, cold water closes it. So use a shampoo. Shampoo your hair. I always do mine at least 3 times. Shampoo your hair, rinse it out with hot water, and then follow up with conditioner. Conditioner is for your ends, not your roots. Put your hair, for your hair, not your scalp. So put the conditioner on your hair and then let it sit for about 5 minutes. And then after that, then you rinse it out with cold water. After you rinse it out with cold water, get a leave-in conditioner, blow dry your hair. If you're not blow drying, get a leave-in conditioner, get some foam wrap, do a flexi rod set, do a roller set or something, and call it a freaking day. Once your hair dries, style it and move on, and don't touch your hair again until the next time you wash it. Obviously, you wrapping it up at night before you go to bed, and that's it. Like I love y'all so much. I'm not being rude, but y'all, that takes so much time out of my day just to make a video for that. Like we are so much smarter than that. As black women, we are so much smarter than that. Y'all, come on. Hey, Hidden Figures, did y'all see that? Like the airplanes and the. So we cannot go that far back. Like we didn't Hidden Figures. We was the ones doing the Hidden Figures for the airplanes. We didn't went back so far. We don't know how to wash our hair now. I'm not saying that for you. I know that's not what you were saying. I'm not about to treat us like we're dumb. And I'm not saying you dumb. We listen to me. We know how to wash our hair. Like it's not that complicated. It's dumb, y'all. I'm about to go. I'm about to be in trouble. But y'all, like, don't make me do that. I love y'all so much. Please don't make me do that. Don't make me go into I don't know. Oh, there is some in the room because that little box at that box where the pencils is, it's in the laundry room. But on on the side where the other boxes are, Detangling with oil is similar to what Indian people do. Yes, that's why they have beautiful. That's what I'm saying. Indian women detangle their hair with oil. After they detangle it with oil, they be like, oh, I let it sit here. And then they let it sit there for like 30, 45 minutes while they clean up, do laundry, whatever they doing. Then they shampoo their hair out, put conditioner in it, and then keep it moving. And then they'll use a leave-in conditioner. And I'm not giving you my commentary. I've been doing hair in Las Vegas, Nevada for over a decade. My clients are not all black. My clients were not all black. There were not at all. It was probably about 70-30. I have a video on each product already and what each product does, and you just pick the product based on what you want to do to the hair. Because like I said, I have multiple OLAPLEX videos explaining what all of the products do. So you need to know what am I doing to my hair, for example, on a day where I'm like, okay, all I'm doing is blow drying my hair today. I'm not really doing nothing else. I just want to wear blowouts this week. So all I'm gonna do is use OLAPLEX number 4 because this is a regular shampoo day. So I'm gonna use OLAPLEX number 4 as the shampoo, OLAPLEX number 5 is the conditioner, and then I would just use one pump of Olaplex 6, blow dry my hair, and then I'm done. 3 products. 3. But most people be like, okay, you need that, and then you take Olaplex 6, a pump of Olaplex 6, mix 9, mix 8, then rub them together, poop 4 times, jump up and down, scream your mama name, and then boom, blow dry your hair. No. Shampoo, conditioner, Olaplex 6, and then I'm done. If I want to flat iron my hair, then that's something that I would do it different. If I was flat ironing my hair, then I would shampoo with Olaplex number 4, and then I would do number 8 because anytime I do any chemical service or any heat tools or whatever, I always give myself a treatment, right? Give my hair a little boost or something, you know. And so I would use, like I said, shampoo with Olaplex 4, condition with Olaplex 8 for the allotted time, which is about 10 minutes. And then after that, I would rinse the conditioner out with cold water. And then I would use Olaplex number 9. I would use Olaplex number 9, which is the leave-in conditioner and heat protectant. And then I will go ahead and blow dry my hair and then flat iron it. If I was using a round brush instead of 9, I would use the new one that's the blowout root lifter because it's for a round brush and it's to lift the roots and give volume. Y'all just have to know what each product is for and how you use it and stop just going, ooh, Olaplex is popular now. I'm about to go online and buy everything. No. Know what you're doing before you buy the product and buy a tool to help you accomplish what you're trying to do. No problem, baby. Hidden Figures, my fave. That's what I'm saying. We too smart. We are too smart. We saw Hidden Figures. Come on. Like, I know they looking at us like, I know in the hell. Just imagine how Harriet Tubman feel. And everybody else. That's just first person out. Everybody. Your great, 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 great. Not forget Harriet Tubman, but your great, 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 great grandma. She can see you. She is disappointed in you. You trying to figure out how the hell to wash your hair. And all the shit she did to get you to this point, and you trying to figure out how to wash your hair. You arguing? Come on, like y'all. Come on now. Sugarfoot, I would never think you calling me stupid. We go. We be. All right. I'm saying, like, I just want y'all to know, like, what it is. Like, come on. We can't. We are not dumb. We are not the. We're not the dumb girls. We're not the dumb girls. But right lately, we've been the dumb girls. Come on. We cannot. We come on, man. I can't. I'm not claiming y'all. I'm not light skinned. Right? I'm caramel. So I can't even be like, I'm not black. I'm Mex. I can't like distance myself. We in this together. They looking at me like they looking at you and they looking at us both like we freaking stupid. Hmm? How you season food the best, but you don't know that you can't co-wash your hair like you can't co-wash your ass, huh? Come on now, Chuck. Come on now, Dan, with the bullshit now. It's not hard. I trip off of things. Some people say, I often wonder, do they do it? I was hearing a YouTuber saying to feed our follicles. Listen. But you feed your follicle from the inside. That's what I'm saying. They be right, but they be repeat. Listen, you always know when somebody just repeating some stuff that they heard when they don't even say it right. You gotta feed your follicle. You feed your follicle from the inside. Your hair growth cells are not made in your scalp. What are you talking about? Your hair growth cells are made in your gut. Biotin that everybody be telling you to take, biotin is made in your gut by your microbiome. What you mean? That's what I want y'all to pay attention to. Learn the facts. So when somebody come with some stupid stuff, you be like, so the next time you on a video, you see them say, feed your follicles, feed your hair follicles with the herbs and the nutrients. Like y'all, your scalp is only absorbing 62%, 62 to 66%. Your body's gonna absorb 98%. You tell me what, and this isn't a rhetorical question. Y'all answer me real quick before we go. You tell me where are you supposed to ingest the herbs? Where how do they get to your bloodstream the fastest? Hmm? By you putting them on your scalp? What's gonna be better? The 66% that you could get putting it in your hair, or the 98% that you ingest when you eat it? You tell me. It's not a rhetorical question. I want to know. In your mind, what is the better for you? If rosemary is the thing that you need to ingest into your body to fix something, is it fixing it faster by you putting it on your scalp, or you ingesting it, knowing that your body is gonna break it down in your gut through your microbiome, and you're gonna get about 98% of everything that rosemary got versus it going on your scalp and it only giving you 66% tops? You tell me which one. Olaplex One is for professional cosmetologists, babe. That's why you didn't find it. And I'm very, yeah, that's why you didn't find it, babe. Because it's for professionals. Your body knows how to process and distribute nutrients. That's what I'm saying. Inside of the body, not, but, and this is the thing, the scalp will give you 66%, but the reason that it's only giving you 66% is your scalp cannot break down the rosemary the way that your gut can. It can't. Because if that was the case, what are we eating? What are we putting food in our mouth for? We just put all our food on our scalp, right? Yeah. They say that because food goes to other places too, is ignorance or just dumb. No, it's not ignorance or just dumb. It's girls playing, making up stuff for views. That's all it is. Nothing more, nothing less. Let's just call a spade a spade. Love, the only Olaplex that you can buy to put in your color is Olaplex number one. You don't put no other Olaplex in your color except for Olaplex number one. Olaplex Zero and Olaplex 3 are made like for treatments. It's not like I'm not being disrespectful. There's not a replacement for everything. Olaplex 1 and 2 are professional products that you have to have a cosmetology license to get. And they made a consumer version for you to use on your regular hair, not in products. They made that. That's what Olaplex 0 and 3 are. Olaplex 1 is for a professional cosmetologist. And I'm not being disrespectful. Do you understand the color wheel? Do you understand if you have a warm tone, a warm undertone of a color, and it's like too red, it's like too coppery? Do you understand exactly what color to mix it with to cancel out that cool tone? I mean that warm tone? And then do you know the exact amount of developer that you have to measure out so that way it won't mess up that undertone and it'll be just cool enough? And I'm not being disrespectful, but that's something that you have to know. Okay, I'll have a professional to put it in, and I'm sure. Listen, I'm not being disrespectful. If the professional that you are going to does not have the Olaplex and you got to take it to them, Don't get mad if your hair come out when they use it. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm sorry. I don't want you to get upset with me. Like, if you have to take Olaplex to your hairstylist, do not get mad when your hair falls out. Is all I have to say. Because if she doesn't have it, that means she doesn't use it. And if she doesn't use it, it means that she's not familiar with it. And I'm not being disrespectful, and I'm sure people are not gonna like what I have to say, but only a certain type of hairstylist is letting you bring your own stuff to the shop. I'm just being real. Yes, please don't. Listen, don't do that. Don't don't do that. Like, if you go into a stylist, make sure that you trust everything that they do. Don't be like, hey, I want to bring this. This girl named Stan on YouTube said that all you gotta do, don't do that. They not gonna like you and they ain't gonna like me. Don't do that. Go book a consultation, see what she's talking about. You could possibly not need it. Okay. A while back, I mentioned on one of your lives that I use rosemary oil on my scalp. You told me to stop doing that. The oil sits on the scalp. Thank you. No problem, boo. I love y'all. I just really want y'all to stop being manipulated. Like I said, been on coaching calls all day. I'm about to pack some orders. My daughter's probably still going to be doing homework late, so we're doing her hair tomorrow because it is late. And yeah, I hope that y'all all like really, really heard what I was saying. It was coming from a genuine place. I'm not trying to call nobody stupid or anything like that. I just really want us to look in the mirror, and I want us to lose our offense. I want us to lose our offense, and I want us to pay attention to the way that we talking. If y'all don't want, if y'all think that is messed up, and I'm be like, that black girl, then stop being like, that white boy don't know what he talking about. That white boy, like, that's racist. Racism is racism, my girl. Like, just because you black don't mean you can't be racist against other people. And racism is racism. Just because he a white person don't mean he don't know nothing. Like, some of the most intricate stuff that I have learned has not been from a black person. And I don't think it has anything to do with the color of anybody's skin. I really don't. Thank y'all so much for placing orders since we've been on here. I'm going to print out a couple of y'all or y'all labels, just because I love to do that when y'all order when I'm live, because it just makes me feel away. But I really, really want us to get out of that mind frame where we're always that white girl, that, but like, stop. Because I know right now a white girl who runs circles around a bunch of famous black hairstylists. That means nothing. It means nothing. And you hold yourself back by doing that. You hold yourself back. You mess yourself up by doing stuff like that. Don't do that. Don't do that. We all bleed red. And all skin folk ain't kinfolk. Everybody that's black don't have your best interest at heart. And you know that for a definite fact. Like, come on. And the thing is, a lot of them really don't. A lot of them aren't comfortable saying certain things, and you can't get mad. Y'all go off on me when I say stuff. So why would they feel comfortable being like, no, it's your fault? Just like the other girl that was in here, she said her dermatologist, but I think she was a black woman. Like, you've been greasing your scalp, haven't you? Your guard is down. You're not on the defensive when a black dermatologist says that to you. But just imagine if it was a white guy like, hey dear, you've been greasing your scalp, haven't you? That's what's been going on there, huh, buddy? You've been greasing it. You'll be like, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm supposed to. These white, the other races of dermatologists are saying the same thing that your black dermatologists are saying. But see, you're not gonna argue with somebody that looks like you. You could play the victim when they don't look like you. When they don't look like you could be like, they white. We had hard. They don't know. Stop. Everything is not based around racism. Like, come on. Like, we're not gonna get anywhere. We that white boy. Like, beat it. Because guess what? That black dermatologist, he got his medical stuff from the white man. Okay? like what are we talking about? He learned from people of other races, so that's dumb. This black dermatologist is better than a white dermatologist. But guess what? the white dermatologist and the black dermatologist had the same race of teacher, and the teacher probably wasn't white or black. It's dumb. We got to stop. We really got to stop. And I'm just being real. It comes from other generations. I'm just being real. Because it's only a certain person, there's a certain age group that's like, because that little white boy, and I'm in my 50s, and that white boy, that's like, y'all stop. It's not getting us anywhere. We're in the same shit that we was in when they first started saying it. Nothing's changing. One more label, and then thank you guys so much for your orders. I really appreciate you. Give me a 2 if you just heard the labels being printed. Thank you guys so much for your business. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you so much, friend. My dear friends. Oh, what is your name, pretty girl? Kimberly King. Your label is printed, my beautiful love. And who else? And Sherry Douglas, you too, my pretty girl. Oh my goodness, thank you, honey. Thank you, honey. All right, guys. So much for 30 minutes. We've been in here for an hour and 30 minutes. But yeah, hope that made sense to you guys. I am about to actually just take a break because my kids still doing homework. I already cooked dinner, put in a crock pot, so dinner's already done. You know, having a good day. I love y'all. You waiting on your chicory root. Thank you guys so much for the chicory root. The chicory root was on back order. On back order, comes off back order on Thursday, and is getting shipped out Friday and Monday and Tuesday. So I'm so freaking excited about that. Chicory root is our top seller. We bought in bulk this time. So I won't be running out of chicory root no time soon, just like I won't be running out of blue tea anytime soon. So I love you guys so much. Thank you for all of your business. Thank you for trusting me and helping me make like my apothecary dreams a reality. Like, it just means everything to me. I love you guys so much. All right. So let me know in the comments what's best. Or no, right now, before we go, what do y'all want? Do y'all want the live on products? Because I'm going to explain why products do not belong on the scalp. I'm going to explain it to you. So don't give me numbers because I'm gonna forget. So if you want if you want to go live tomorrow, say tomorrow, or if you want to go live on Thursday, say Thursday. And wait, before you put it in, I need to know what y'all like more, right? Would y'all prefer like a late live, like I'm starting at 6? Because I just find that like when I start later, I feel like more of y'all like come in, like because you be like at home, maybe in your minis or something. I don't know. So I have 3 time frames that I need you to pick. So remember, you pick it between, Wednesday and Thursday, or we're either doing, and everything is on Pacific time. So we're either doing 11 a.m. Pacific time, 3 p.m. Pacific, or 6 p.m. Pacific. So let me know. Are we doing Wednesday or Thursday? And for Wednesday or Thursday, do you want it at 11, 3, or 6? Real quick. And it's for everybody that's watching on replay too. I'm going to say it again. Do you want to go live tomorrow, which is Wednesday, or the next day, which is Thursday? And then when we go live, do you want it to be at 11 in the a.m., 3 in the p.m., or 6 in the p.m. Holla at a player so we can get on up off of here so you can finish cooking and stuff. Okay. So y'all do like late. I do. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I prefer later in the day because I feel like I can be more myself. Not that I'm not myself earlier, but for whatever reason, just earlier in the day, I feel like I have to be like, "Hi, friends, how are you? And what's going on with you guys?" But like now, I don't have to do that. Like I feel like we could all be more chill, more laid back. So, so we're going to do tomorrow at 6 p.m. Tomorrow doesn't matter. Time's on man. Okay, so well, that's what it is, and that's gonna be perfect because it's gonna give me time to do other stuff. Praise the Lord. Mhm. So we are all, and I need everybody that can hear me to type it in the comments, so that way I'm gonna hold you up. That's how I'm gonna remember too. Real quick, everybody type it in the comment. I'm gonna see you tomorrow at 6 p.m. Seeing tomorrow at 6 in the p.m. Mm-hmm. And I think I'm not gonna lie, tomorrow's probably gonna be a long one because, or I don't know, because it's two things that I want to tackle. So I want to teach y'all about seborrheic dermatitis in babies, which is cradle cap. Okay, yeah, and I also want to teach you about polymers on the scalp. And I feel like they both are tied in, but do y'all think that would be too much information? Like, can y'all handle those two things at once? Or do y'all want to do one day and one another day? But for whatever we doing, we gonna be meeting tomorrow at 6. Whatever we doing. All right. Here we go then. Tomorrow at the 6 p.m. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna do both. We're gonna do both tomorrow. All right, I love you guys so much. So tomorrow night at 6 p.m. And then after this live is over, go let everybody know in the comments, like, y'all better have y'all little dusty butts here tomorrow at 6 p.m. Okay, okay. I love y'all. See you tomorrow.